Hey guys and gals, it's finally here, Darksiders 3. I am pretty excited, showed up a day early, so that was pretty awesome. Looks like a lot of people are getting them a day early, so that's good. So yeah, let's crack into it. And there we go, got it out of its shipping box. Get the Darksiders on the front here, THQ Nordic, Gunfire Games, who are the creators of Darksiders 3, and the team is mostly from the old Vigil studio, which made the first two games. I think they said a little over half the team, roughly, which is pretty cool. So here are all the contents that come in it, and a description, some screenshots. Yeah, so let's get into it. Got a couple seals for the sleeve. Looks like it's top and bottom, unfortunately. Yeah, it is. Well, that one looks like it's... There we go. That one was coming off anyway. Same for this one. Perfect. Alright, let's get the sleeve off. So underneath that, you just got that kind of... like black and white, or not really black and white, but color faded. Then you have the same thing on the front here as the other part. Alright, so it opens up like so. Oh, interesting. And then they actually face the figure upwards, which is weird, seeing as this is the box standing on its bottom. Huh. Interesting. So let's slide this out. Okay. And then inside, these were on the bottom, I think. Yeah. So on the bottom, there's like this foam piece, and then the piece that contains all the other stuff. And it's even got the Darksiders logo on it, which is cool. Even though it's just like a paper box, it's nice when they add the details. Okay, the first thing we have here is the Steelbook, which they give you a regular copy as well, which is really nice. It's just got the game disc inside. It's just a regular copy of PS4 copy. But I like that. I like that they don't give it to you in the Steelbook, because, like, yeah, it's not. Most people get these not to put on their shelf, but to actually collect. Like, not to put on their shelf to use to hold the disc, is what I mean. So this is an actual Steelbook. We got Fury on the front. It's got like a nice metallic look to it. The pink's got a little bit of a neon shine to it. It's pretty cool. The inside's really cool. Got the Darksiders 3 logo here, but then Fury's got that flame hollow art, and it's got like a really nice shine to it in the light, which looks pretty cool. You can see here it's an actual Steelbook. Alright. Next thing is the soundtrack, the official soundtrack. It's got a nice little paper holder, which is pretty nice. Be careful, your disc might come out. It doesn't stay in there very well. So, Fury's theme. Then you get a bunch of different music selections on the disc, which is pretty nice. It's got some pretty cool artwork there. It's a pretty nice little sleeve. This is the DLC, I think. Yes, right here. So you can see that's Fury's exclusive armor, Keepers of the Void, and the Crucible. Obviously the code's on the back, which I am not going to show you. So here's the art of Darksiders 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this aside. If you want, I'm going to flip through this entire thing at the end of the video, and you can watch it if you want. Okay. Let's get on to the main attraction with the Fury statue. Or Fury Figurine is what this is called. I never understood what some people have the definition of a statue versus a figure. For me, a statue is anything that's like this, that's stationary, has a base, that's a statue. If it's a figure, it's usually posable, movable, or at least that's how I kind of see it. But it's probably different definitions. Alright, so the Fury figurine, let's get this bad boy out. Or bad girl, in this case. Alright. Now this is a lot like the Death Gaia statue, which is actually what comes with the Apocalypse Edition, which I didn't get because I already own the Death statue. So if I really want, I might buy, I might go on eBay and try to buy the Vulgrim in war secondhand, but I'm not sure. I usually only collect promotional stuff mostly. Alright. So it comes in two separate pieces. It actually has some pretty good weight to it. The base doesn't feel super... I mean, it's probably plasticky, but it doesn't feel super cheap. A little cheap. Of course, the death one was kind of too. So I kind of expected that. But oh, it's not bad. I'd say it's pretty well done. It's like a plasticky material, which is actually, you know, kind of good in this case, so these things don't break or hair doesn't break. But you can see the sculpt and paint isn't terrible. It's for a collector's edition statue. It's actually pretty damn good. You see the detail here is pretty good. Nice paint. Of course, I haven't seen her in game yet, so I don't really know how perfectly it matches up, but it looks like it matches up pretty darn good. I love how her armor mimics war's kind of theme. Of course, that theme's everywhere in the game, but... Alright, so the last thing is part of her... Hold on, set her down. Fortunately, it's taped, the thing here. And it's taped shut, of course. Did I get it? There we go. I imagine you want to be careful with this. It seems pretty thin, although it's plasticky, so it'll bend a little bit before it ever gives way and breaks. So it looks like Fury slots into this little peg here. This little half moon peg. There we go. Just like that. And then this must go in the top hand. Let me see here. I'm actually not sure how this goes. Let me see. Does this come... Huh, okay. I will be right back. Okay, so I finally got it. It's really a pain in the butt. It's not designed very well. Or, I mean, this piece isn't, not that statue, but... So you gotta take this little end cap off her whip there, her whip handle. I didn't see any instructions anywhere to this, which is pretty ridiculous. And then the little end, if you don't lose it like I just did, pops back on. And it's actually very hard to get in the hole. That's what she said, but yeah, I had to like whittle it down slightly at the end, which is ridiculous. And now this doesn't want to go back on. Okay. There we go. That's a little silly. They could have designed that much better, in my opinion. Yeah, I guess that's how it's supposed to go, right? I'm pretty sure. Anyways, it's all right. I like the sculpt is pretty good. The paint's not terrible. The base is very not flat. I don't like this. I think this is pretty, I don't know. I'm not a fan of how they implemented the whip. But yeah, all right. So now we'll move on to doing the art book. And I'll flip through the art book so you guys can see. Oh, mine's even got a piece of paint missing on the back. Or an over or drop of paint or something. Yeah. Interesting. I don't know if you guys can see that. I can't get it any closer because the damn whip's in the way. But yeah. Alright guys and gals, that was the Darksiders 3 Collector's Edition. Stay tuned if you want to watch the Darksiders 3 art book flip through. And as always, thanks for watching.